Well, hey y'all, I have made the morning walk to get my coffee. On the way back down the beach, thought we'd have a talk. So today's video is all about some things you can do to make sure that you die with memories and not dreams. Let's talk about what comes next, but not what comes next for the channel. Let's talk about what comes next for us, for you. You don't want to get to that time in life when there's not much time left and have a big old list of dreams, list of things you wish you'd done, places you'd gone, things you'd seen. If you made a list of important people and important things in your life, how far down on the list would your name be? The number one thing on my list for you is to make yourself a priority. You got to move yourself up that list. We spend so many years of our lives taking care of other things and other people, taking care of jobs, taking care of babies, taking care of everybody but ourselves. We naturally push ourselves down the list. If you don't make yourself a priority, you'll never be happy. The best way to be happy is take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority. So now that you're taking care of yourself, number two on the list, be yourself. Relax. Stop worrying about what everybody else thinks, what anybody's gonna see. Stop being who your job wants you to be and all that other stuff. If it's not you enjoying life, doing what you want to do, don't worry about it. Be yourself so that you can go out and enjoy yourself. All right, next on the list, pay attention to your spending. I'm not talking about a budget here, but that helps. I mean, look at what you spend on. Your bank account can be very revealing. Take it from a financial crimes investigator. Your bank account's going to show you a lot. It's going to show you where your heart is. It's definitely going to show you what you spend your money on. And folks, you spend your money on the things you're doing. Are you spending your money on things you enjoy? You should be. Make the shift now and spend on what makes you happy. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on anything that doesn't bring you joy. Hey y'all, check out the description for some information about a special I am doing on my Die With Memories t-shirt that you see me wear in a lot of the videos. There'll be some information in a link down below. Next on the list, stop worrying. Now this one might be the hardest one of all, but here's a way to make it easy on yourself. When you find yourself worrying about something, ask yourself, can I control the outcome? And if the answer is no, quit worrying about it. You know, it's said that the vast majority of things that we worry about, we actually have no control over. So what's the point in worrying? So just ask the simple question, can I control the outcome? Now be honest with yourself when you answer and have that conversation. Be careful of people around because they're going to think you're a little bit off when you start talking to yourself. But be honest when you answer the question. And if you can't control the outcome, don't worry. You know, oh well is one hell of an approach when it comes to worry. Oh well, and let it go. Stop worrying about it. Taking that approach is going to free your mind, relieve you of all that stress, and give you a much happier life. Now I've talked about this in another video, but you definitely have to prohibit negativity. Stop hanging out with those friends and coworkers and relatives who do nothing but complain. If those folks are the ones who just judge and otherwise bring you down, get away from them. Get out of those Facebook groups. Toxic talk and relationships are called toxic for a reason. That stuff's gonna kill you. Don't allow it in your life. Just tell those people, hey, when you do or say those things, it really doesn't make me feel like I wanna be around you. And if you keep doing them, I'm not gonna be. I'm making life changes, and make everyone aware of them. You never know, maybe it'll help them out too. think we're on number 6. Number 6 is embrace change. Too many people who retire abroad expect or try to make their life the same as where they left. Why? I mean, you left it for a reason, right? When you sat down and asked yourself why you wanted to retire to someplace else, pretty sure the answer wasn't, well, so I can go there and make it just like this place that I hate. You can't do that. You gotta leave the old ways, the toxic people, and all that unhappiness behind. You gotta dive into the change, dive into the new culture, the new location. Just dive into the change of retiring and relaxing. You gotta make memories, experience a new life. If you're single, try some solo travel. Solo travel's a great way to implement those first 5 things on the list. Think about it for a minute. It's gonna make you a priority. It lets you be yourself. You get to spend your money on the things that you love doing and seeing. It takes away the worry of home, at least for a little bit, and it's gonna be so positive. Try it. Let me know how it works out when you get back. Y'all, I really appreciate you watching, and more than 2,100 of you have subscribed as of now, early February 2024, and I really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying the content, maybe finding it valuable somehow, even if it's just for entertainment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now for me so I can help the channel grow and more people will maybe enjoy the same thing you are. Let's keep going. Number 7 on the list. Don't take time for granted. We don't know what's gonna happen next. We don't know when it's gonna happen. Do you know that if you're over 60, you've probably got less than 1,000 weeks of healthy life left? 1,000 weeks, counting down. Also notice I said probably. Could be longer, but it could be a whole lot shorter. You don't want to end up on the wrong side of that with a whole big list of dreams. So why waste those last weeks doing things you don't enjoy, slaving away at a job you can't stand, living to work and pouring your money into things that just bring you no happiness at all? Now, you know, if you're in that stage of planning to retire, you're starting to read those articles from financial advisors telling you how much money you're going to need in retirement. You know, those folks are talking about you need 10 times your current salary to retire at 62, or you need X number of times your salary to retire at 65. But I gotta ask you, do you really wanna wait until you're 62 or 65? Because most of those folks are making those calculations and recommendations based on the cost of living in the country where you're living now. It's not the same cost of living here in Thailand or many other places around the world. It's a whole lot cheaper. You can retire a whole lot sooner. You gotta check it out. Don't base your retirement plan on where you are. Base it on where you want to be. If I had stayed in America, there's no way I could have retired at 57. If I had known how inexpensive it was here and done my research a little bit sooner, I would have realized I could have retired here a long time ago on what I already had. I knew I wanted to retire early and overseas, but I never put the time into really looking into it. So use that solo travel I was talking about to explore the places you want to see and find out if you'd like living in them long term. Find out how much it really costs to live there, not just vacation there. So when you go, don't go with that eye of I'm on vacation. Go with that eye of could I live here? What would it be like? Then go evaluate how much you really need to retire and see how much earlier it might actually be possible. So the big message today, start living for you. We're all gonna die. We don't know when. I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's gonna happen. We have no idea when it's gonna happen, so why wait? You wanna die with memories and not dreams. Get out there. Hey, I'm heading out to do something else I enjoy today. I'll see you in the next one.